I'm a parent. I'm concerned about public safety. I think we all want to make sure that our tax dollars are used to produce the best outcomes for public safety for all of us. So this proposal should improve public safety because at the local level, if the counties do the job right, they can deal with the underlying issues like drug addiction or mental health issues in a way that the state couldn't do it. People who were previously going to state prison, they were just given a bus ticket when they got out, and that was the idea of reentry. Nobody wants that. I would rather someone, if they're going to county jail, to get into a drug treatment program or a rehab program, or if possible, even skip the jail step if they're not posing a public safety risk, and then I'll have more confidence that they'll come out into the community and not reoffend. You know, my concern is a story of a gentleman that I met named David Moss. He's been in and out of jail 17 times over his life for drug possession or really small crimes because he was feeding a drug habit. David tells us that over those 17 times in and out of jail, he was never given the chance to go into a real drug treatment program. You know, my fear is that the counties would just keep doing what we've been doing for too long, which is just to lock people up and not put the attention on the alternatives to incarceration, the rehabilitation, the treatment that'll help some of these low-level, nonviolent offenders get back on track. I think right now the big question for the Public Policy Institute of California is, what's the information that's needed? What's the evidence that's needed to help state policymakers, local policymakers, and the citizens of California make better choices? You know, when we look at the K-12 public education system, there's a lot of data, and there's actually a lot of accountability. But when we look at what we're spending on the corrections side, on our state prisons and our jails, honestly, it's been a blank check. And as the citizens of California, we have to ask some tough questions. What are we getting for those tax dollars? What are the outcomes we're getting from public safety? And that's kind of the question that I think PPIC is going to be asking, how to get the evidence needed to make better decisions.